Well, good morning on this lovely February morning. So I thought I'd have a little play again with some of my new equipment and just get out to enjoy things today, really. So I've not got my macro camera kit, despite carrying all this business with me. The main thing, I just wanted to get out there today. It's been a while. Trying to get walking fit kind of thing for one. That's important. And enjoy the morning, enjoy the afternoon. And to be honest, I want to get to grips with this equipment. Learn as I go. Yeah, I'm not primarily what you call a vlogger. My main interest is solely the macro photography. But if doing this can add a little more, from one perspective, a little more engagement, but it's another perspective for me as well. I get to have a little ramble as I go. And I quite like the potential of sort of setting the scene. Some of the habitats I visit, some of the areas I frequent, and maybe just give a broader picture of the enjoyment and the habitats, the reasons that I do this. Come along with me. On a wild, fantastic voyage, said Coolio. So this part of it, so let's have a nosy. Somewhere quite interesting here for a start. This is Becconsall Hall. I suspect this is a private residence, so it looks like it, which is fair enough, isn't it? This was a blast from the past, in all honesty. I used to spend a little time reading the history of the village, and it's something my dad was involved in as well. So we'll have a look at that. Well, we'll not trespass, basically. That's not going to happen. I know there's them types who do that, but it's not me. Another interesting little part of this place is history. We're coming up to the main one. This is the old church. That's a serious part of this area's history. Been through the wars. Part of history, if I recall, there was an old World War II plane. It followed the river. I suspect it would be thinking it was heading to Liverpool. Direction's wrong, and it decided to shoot up the church. Bit foolish. So let's see if we can find some evidence of that anyway. And thankfully it's restored as well. Some of the heritage of the area, some funding's gone into it. And there's plenty of reasons that I've come to here as well. It's fantastic. So something you may or may not know already. A reason I'm here today, despite what they are and what they represent, their purpose, graveyards absolutely teem with life. That is an oxymoron. Maybe it's part of their legacy, what they bring, especially in this era of urbanisation. But graveyards are absolute havens for even, quote James Herriot, for all creatures great and small. Dad would like that, got that one in, he'd like that. Nice one, Dad. Yeah, they are absolute sanctuaries for insects especially, which is something I'm not really focused on. I'm not really focused on visiting graveyards to do macro photography of insects. That is something I'm going to do going forward because it also ties in with a lot of history. So some great places to visit at the same time. So yeah, I haven't got my macro set up today because I solely wanted to focus on this videography aspect, get to grips, learn more about that, and sort of integrate that into what I do. But for an example, the lichen-laden headstones are hunting grounds for all sorts of spiders. The grasses, the meadow flowers, which to an extent graveyards are left to their own devices. Don't get me wrong, the excellent caretakers work on them too. However, they are left to flourish. And again, this creates that meadow environment. We can also see from the walk around, we've also got the old trees, which are havens. You find fox dens. Owls, other birds of prey, love hunting or hovering above because there are small mammals which reside in them. And once we start getting to the season where everything flowers, we'll see the butterflies and the moths. So absolutely, again, despite what they are, perhaps part of the legacy is part of their legacy even is graveyards continue to allow life to thrive in other forms. And maybe for the residents here, that's part of how they live on too. I did well with that one, didn't I? That came off the bat.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in the green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray.